guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my favourite affordable makeup product. Just some background about me, my skin. My skin is dry, like really dry. It's not dehydrated though, so it still has a lot of hydration in it, but it's still like on the outside dry, so I like to keep it moisturised a lot. There's a good like healthy sort of all-round mix of things here, so yeah, I hope you enjoy and let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the thing that Nikki Tutorials discovered, and this is the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. And this I use as a primer to keep my makeup on. It's really good. It's got glycerin in it, so it makes all the products stick to it, and yeah, it's just a really amazing primer. It's about £4. You need to get it. Don't be put off about the men thing. It's fine, just pretend it's not there. Nivea. With this Olay Hydration and Flawless Blur. It's 2-in-1 excellent base for makeup moisturiser. So it's a moisturiser, kind of has that sort of blurring sort of substance to it. It's really good for like blurring out the pores, but also moisturisers, so I really love this as well. This is really inexpensive and it's good on my skin. It's good for, I would assume, oily skin because of like the blurringness of it. So yeah, been loving that. So I've got this brush cleaner to talk about. I always use the MAC brush cleaner, but then I found this. This is like £5 and this is from Superdrug, the B sort of line, the makeup brand called B, and it's the makeup brush cleanser, and this is awesome. This is like just as good as the MAC one, so I use this like when I'm spot cleaning, so I spray it on a paper towel and just like run my brush into it. So yeah, I really love it. It works on all my brushes, synthetic, real hair, and yeah, I absolutely love this. So I'm running kind of low, but I highly recommend this brush cleaner if you're not willing to spend the money on the MAC one. Okay, I'm going to quickly talk about the Barry M Flawless Colour Correcting Primer. So it's the green one. I have lots of redness, if you haven't already noticed, and it says for anti-redness, pore minimising, smoothing, mattifying. So I don't really like mattifying my face, but I can kind of make an exception with this one because it's really good at blurring out the pores. I've been noticing recently that my pores on my face are getting like massive. I don't know why. I would say though that the anti-redness bit of it, like, it doesn't really correct my redness, so if you're going to get it for that reason, I'd probably give it a miss. I would use the LA Girl Pro Concealing Green. That's really good. But yeah, this is mainly just for pore minimising. It's the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25 Hour with Comfort Serum Skin Perfecting Full Coverage Foundation. This is amazing. It's full coverage, dewy, lasts a really long time on my skin. Like if I wear it from like 7 in the morning till late at night, it still looks exactly the same. So yeah, I have been loving this. It's really good on my dry skin as well. So it's another one. I think it has like a white top. I don't know whether that would be better for oily skin, I'm not sure, but this one works really well for me. Okay, so this one you can't actually get like in any like drugstore around where I live anyway, but it's the EX1 Invisiwear liquid foundation, and it's quite that like thick consistency, but it's really good coverage, and I think it's around £10. I got mine off lookfantastic.com. so yeah, if you want to try this out, I highly recommend it. They only have 5 shades though, because it's for people with more of an olive complexion, which I definitely don't have, and this is the lightest shade. This is F100, so I can get away with it when I'm like have a little bit of fake tan on, but when completely like bare with no fake tan, I can't get away with it. This is a bit too dark for me, so yeah, I only really wear this when my fake tan is like fading. But the first time I used this, I really didn't like it. It went really patchy on me, but I find when I use the Nivea Men Shave Balm with it, it lasts all day. Okay, so another foundation that I thought that I would never ever like because I have dry skin, and anything that says matte, I'm just like, no thank you. But I love the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hour Matte Foundation. This is in the colour Rose Beige. It's a bit too pink for me, but I like the colour Vanilla for when I'm like really fair. But this is just like full coverage, like really full coverage. It reminds me like a bit of the Estee Lauder Double Wear, but it just lasts forever, and it's one of the only foundations that it looks probably better at the end of the day than when I first put it on. But yeah, I absolutely love this. You need to try it. Even if you're dry, try it. Like, if it doesn't work out for you, you haven't spent like a bomb. But yeah, I have dry skin and it doesn't cling to any of my dry patches around my nose or anything. So yeah, this is like ultimate fave. Okay, and another one from L'Oreal is the L'Oreal True Match. This is the old bottle. They've come up with new packaging now, but this is just the best foundation ever. It reminds me a lot of the Makeup Forever foundation, like the same consistency. Well, I think this is a little bit more coverage, to be honest. But yeah, I absolutely love this. I put this up against like my higher end foundations and it's just amazing. It's lightweight, it's not cakey, but it still has really good coverage. So yeah, and it lasts a really nice amount of time. Works really well for my dry skin. This is the shade D3W3. This is like when I'm kind of fake tanned. So yeah, highly recommend. If you haven't tried it, please try. Storming through this, storming. Okay, so another foundation from L'Oreal is the Lumi Magique. This is very, very dewy. So if you're oily, I would probably go with the True Match. The True Match has like more of the satin finish. I wouldn't say it's matte, but yeah, this is really, really dewy, which is good for me because I'm dry. And yeah, it's a little bit lighter coverage than the normal True Match, but I love this. It just gives the most beautiful glow to the skin, and yeah, it's probably like my least favourite out of them, but I still love it. Do you know what I mean? Like the other ones are like up there, and then this one's just at the end of the pile. And then this one, Becci Dermablend foundation. It's like the Fluid Corrective Foundation 16 Hour Wear. Love this foundation. So this is a skincare brand, Becci. You can get this at Boots for £16, which is a little bit expensive, but it's still, I think, really affordable. And it's full coverage, doesn't cling on to my dry patches, and it doesn't like break me out or anything. If you're looking for a really good sort of skincare beneficial foundation, I highly recommend checking this out. This is from Sleek Makeup. This is the Bare Kissed Illuminator in Monaco. So it's just like this really sort of, yeah, it's basically this really sort of pearly, pinky highlighter, illuminator. But yeah, it gives the most gorgeous like glow to the skin. So I like to put this, I mix a little bit with the Nivea Men Pulse Shave Balm, and I mix them together, and then I use that as like my primer. So it gives a nice like glowy base. But look at my hand now, it's so glowy. Oh, I'm just going to mention this Kiko foundation. I have been absolutely loving this. It's the BB Glow Compact Beauty Balm Foundation in 01. I think this is the lightest shade, but it's just like a cream foundation, and it's really full coverage, dewy, like really dewy. So if you think you're oily, don't go for this. But it's just amazing, I love it. I think it's about £11. There's now a Kiko shop in Cardiff, so you can't get it there, and you can obviously get it online. But yeah, if you haven't tried this out, try it out. When I first seen BB Glow, I thought, oh, it's gonna be like a BB cream. But no, it's like really, really good full coverage foundation, so highly recommend this. So I'm going to be moving on to this. It's the Bourjois Bronzing Primer. So it's kind of the same concept as the, whatchamacallit? But it's kind of the same as like the Chanel one, but the Chanel one's a lot harder in consistency, and this is like more of a mousse. So yeah, as you can see, that's over there, and then that's it blended out. So it's a really, really nice shade. It's not too orange, I find. And I just like to use this, say if I put like a cream contour down, so I put like the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Beautiful Bronze, like I'll put a little line and then I'll blend it out with this, a little tiny bit of this on my duo fibre brush, and it's just like flawless. So I absolutely love this. If you want to see me use this in a tutorial, let me know. Yeah, love it. So my all-time favourite concealer ever, like above high end and everything, is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 15. Oh my god, I absolutely love this. This is really good coverage for me. It's like, but it's still lightweight. It doesn't cake up underneath my eyes. it's like the perfect shade. R15 is like the perfect shade for me. I'm like quite a pinky undertone, but then I also like neutral like foundations. So I just find that this is really, really good. The number 10 and number 20 are like way too dark and way too yellow. So if you think, I got a bit of fake tan on now, so I'm like more tanned, but this will still work with this anyway, with like this skin colour. But yeah, I love it. And my other favourite one is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, not Instant Anti-Age, the Eraser Eye. Huh? I thought it was called Age Rewind. Anyway, this is in the shade Light. I really want to try the neutraliser, but we don't have it in the UK. I think it's only in the US. So when I go to New York, go in and get in the neutraliser. Because this is just like, this I can only use when I'm fake tanned, like fresh fake tanned. I find this is like too dark, like it's more like my skin colour when I'm fair. But yeah, I still love it. It's really nice consistency and it's quite comparable to the Fit Me. But I like the Fit Me more because it's a bit lighter, so yeah, love it. Okay, and then this is the LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer. This is in the shade Natural, so this has more like that peachy tint to it, which I like for underneath the eyes to cancel out the blue tones. So that's it there. It comes in such a wide range of colours as well, so you can definitely find your shade. I get mine off eBay, so it's kind of hard to like tell which shade to get, but I really love this. If you think you like my skin tone, get it. Creamy beige is really nice if you like, if you wear like fake tan, get creamy beige. It's not cakey, it's quite a thick consistency, but it blends out really nice and it's really, really good coverage. So if you're looking for something cheap, this is like £5. And you can also get like the darker colours to contour with. Really, really nice. So yeah, highly recommend. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this. I recently got this. It's the Revolution Ultra Bronze by Makeup Revolution. And it's just this huge bronzer. It's massive. And this is like £4. I got this from Superdrug. And it's a matte bronzer. And it's just a really nice, like, neutral colour. So it's not too warm, it's not too cool. And it just works really well with my complexion. So I highly recommend you get this. Just use a light hand with it, but it blends out really nicely. I find it really hard to find like nice bronzers at the drugstore which are not orange. So as soon as I seen this, I knew like I would like that colour. So yeah, if you were thinking about getting this, get it. I'm going to mention something, this is a bit dirty, but I work in New Look in Cardiff and I'm like the beauty specialist. Lols. But yeah, New Look actually have a contour kit, this contour kit, and you know, I bought it because I was just like, I'll just try it out. And it looks very comparable to the Smashbox one, but it's actually like really, really good. Like this contour shade is so good. Like that's it right there. Really, really pigmented. Okay, I'm just gonna swatch them all next to each other. Me as well. So I don't know if you can see that highlight colour. So that's the highlight colour, that's the bronze, that's the contour, that is the Revolution one. I'm just gonna wipe that away. Contour shade I use to contour my nose a lot and it just looks so natural. So yeah, I think this will work for like a wide range of people, but that highlight shade is a little bit too dark on my fair skin. But I have used it to like clean up my contour and stuff and works really good. So I think it's about £5. So I'm going to talk about the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in Transparent. So this is mine. And I like to just like scrape the sort of surface of it so it creates like a little bit of a fine powder, and then I use that to bake. I've been really loving that method recently and it almost works like as good if not better than my Laura Mercier, which is saying a lot, but just try it. Just try to like scrape it off and then just use it like that. If they come up with like a loose form of this, that would be really helpful, so I don't have to like scrape it all away. But yeah, really, really love this. Sets my makeup in place all day, lasts all day. It brightens up as well, even though it's transparent. Like if you like leave it to bake, it works. It works. So I'm going to talk about this highlighter. It's all rubbed off, the writing, but it's the Revolution Vivid Highlighter in Golden Lights. This is £3, right? Hello, like, are you seeing that? It's the most gorgeous like golden white highlighter ever. It has a real strong sort of yellow tinge to it. I really like it. It's really intense. They have like a pink one, a purple one as well. But yeah, I absolutely love it. I think they have like a peach one as well. But yeah, it's £3. It's like the best, most intense highlighter I've come across at the drugstore. I know you can get this in America, like online, and yeah, we have it in the UK in Superdrug, so if you're in the UK and you see this in Superdrug, get it. Okay. And another highlighting thing is the Sleek palette in Solstice. Oh my god. Wayne Goss talked about this and he said it's like the most beautiful highlight palette ever, and he was right. So I'm just gonna swatch the 3 powder highlights, so that's them there. That one is a cream highlighter. Look at that, oh my god. So yeah, there's like a lilac one, a peach one, and a really like light sort of white gold. And then the cream highlighter is like this. The cream highlighter is the base, it's like a pinky colour. And I don't really use cream highlighters just because, I don't know, I just don't like it, but I'm just going to blend it all out of my hand, and look at that. Look at that. I've been wearing this a ton recently. I think it was like £5 or something for this palette. Like, please get it, please. Please. All of the shades do come off quite like icy. So if you're like of a deeper complexion, I don't think this will work as well for you. Even this peach shade, like, is still quite, like, it has that like iciness to it. Do you know what I mean? But try it, you know, try it. I'm just going to talk about a makeup application tool, and it is the Real Technique sponge. So dirty. I haven't washed it, sorry, but this, okay, I've had the Beauty Blender now for like over a year, and before that I was using this. And when I first started using the Beauty Blender, I was like, because they do feel different. This is a lot more like dense and not as like, not as light, like when you squish it. This feels a lot more like squidgy and like fat. But basically I was like, I don't like it, but now I love the Beauty Blender, and I decided to repurchase this the other day, and I love it. I absolutely love it, and I don't know which one I love more. The fact that these don't last, like the amount of times you squeeze them, they tend to like break up. This like kind of sponge breaks up really easily, whereas the Beauty Blender, I've had it for over a year. I use it on all my clients and it hasn't broke yet. So that's probably the only downfall of this. Like after about 3 months it's dead. But I mean, it's like £6, so, and you can get a 2-pack now for a tenner. It keeps the coverage, so like when I'm blending out my under eye, sometimes I notice with the Beauty Blender it takes away a lot of the coverage of the concealer, whereas this, I feel like it keeps that coverage and still blends it out. So yeah, I do really love this. You need to like squeeze it under the water first, under the tap, and then just wring it all out, and then use it damp. Don't use it like dry because it won't work. So moving on to eyes. Just going to quickly mention the Maybelline Colour Tattoo 24-hour thing. This is just one of mine that I have. This is in Vintage Plums. It's a matte plum shade. It's very comparable to the MAC Paint Pots. That's that shade but there. But yeah, it really prolongs the longevity of your eyeshadow, and it's just like a good base. They do have one now that's like that sort of light yellow matte shade, which is very comparable to Soft Ochre. So yeah, well, I've seen it anyway. I've seen it like on American people's videos. It's probably not in the UK because we had last lap with everything. Okay, I don't have any like really affordable eyeshadows apart from Makeup Geek, which you can get on Beauty Bay now. So this is my Z palette, and I've just popped my Makeup Geek eyeshadows in here. I have like 3 MAC ones and then all the rest are Makeup Geek. So they're really affordable. They're about £5 or £4 a pan. So yeah, and the foiled ones are a bit more expensive. They're about around £10, I think. Maybe a bit less, maybe like £8. So highly recommend Makeup Geek. And then I'm just going to give a little shout out to the Zoeva palettes. I have 3 here. So I have the rose golden one, which looks like these. They are like all pretty pigmented. Some eyeshadows in there are like a bit off for me, but this one's my favourite. This is the Smoky palette, and it's quite a lot of mattes. Yeah, they're all mattes except the like silvery shade, and it's just like a really good like all-round palette, and they just blend really, really well. And then I really love this one as well. This is the Metals palette. So it has some really cool colours, and they're all shimmers except the black. The black is like the blackest black ever. So yeah, I really want the oh, what's it called? Oh, I can't remember. There's another palette that looks really, really nice that I really want, but these are around £15 on Beauty Bay. So if you're thinking about getting them, you get, how many shadows do you get? You get 10 shadows in here, £15. I think it's pretty good. So yeah, I just wanted to give that a quick mention. Okay, so two mascaras that I absolutely can't live without is the L'Oreal False Lash Telescopic Mascara. It's the silver bottle one, and this wand is just, it just gets the lower lashes really, really nicely, so you don't like mess up any of like your under eye. So yeah, I absolutely love that for lower lashes. And then this, I use this a lot. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. It has like the same type of wand as the Benefit Roller Lash. It's kind of like curved like a banana, and it's just amazing. It really does a good job of lengthening and thickening my lashes. So I highly recommend this one. If you haven't tried it, please try it because it's awesome. These eyeliners, these are the Scandalize from Rimmel. These are so good. They are waterproof, and hell yeah they are. So I don't know if you can see it, that's the nude. It looks better in my waterline. But yeah, I wish it was a bit lighter, but yeah, it's really, really good, and they last a really, really long time in the waterline, which I find most eyeliners from the drugstore just wear off really, really quickly. So yeah, if you're looking for a new eyeliner, I highly recommend the Rimmel Scandalize. I'm just going to mention this LA Girl Endless Semi-Permanent Lip Liner, which I've actually run out of. Like that's the end of it. Yeah, so this is the end of it, but this is like the best lip liner ever. So this is in the shade Marvelous, and it's basically like that sort of like rosy colour. It's not mauve at all, I don't think. So yeah, it's that, and it just lasts on the outside of the lips, because I obviously overline my lips like all day. It doesn't come off. So yeah, highly recommend this. It's like about £3 off eBay I got it, so highly recommend. Okay, I'm going to talk about this nude lip liner that I've recently discovered, and I absolutely love it. It's the L'Oreal Lip Liner Couture by Color Riche, and this is in the shade Beige Nude 630. But yeah, it's this really nice, like everyday pinky nude with a little bit of like mauve in it. So that's it there. And it's really, really nice to like overline the lips with as well. And yeah, absolutely love this. It reminds me a lot of MAC Velvet Teddy. So I've been putting this like all over my lips, like just as like a lipstick as well. Okay, next is a new favourite as well. It's the L'Oreal lipstick in 640. So it's the matte one, and it's called Erotique. And it's the lipstick that I'm wearing right now, and it's just gorgeous. So that's it there, and it looks just pink like on my hand, but on the lips, I don't know, it just looks like brown, but like with that peach pinkness of it. I don't know, I can't explain it, but it looks so much better on the lips than it does like swatched on the hand, because the woman made me buy this in the shop basically. She like swatched on the hand, and I was like, I don't know. And I tried it on the lips, and I was like, ooh, that looks really nice, and this looks really nice. Like she was wearing it, and I was like, what do you have on there? What are those? And she said this is her, like the only lipstick she said she likes from L'Oreal, and she was Asian, so it looked really, really good on her. So I highly recommend this for like deeper skin tones. Done. So this is a New Look matte liquid lipstick. New Look's matte liquid lipsticks are actually really, really nice. This is in the colour Mink. This is the lightest nude that they have, but it just looks so nice on the lips. So So that's it there, and it's just like the perfect like nudie mauvey pink colour. It's quite light as well on the lips, but it lasts like a really long time as well. Like, try these out, they're really good. I have the colour burgundy as well, and that's really nice. So yeah, get it. Okay, and my last lip product is the Maybelline Colour Sensational Shine Gloss in Coffee Kiss 630. So it's just like a really nice, pretty pigmented brown lip gloss. And yeah, I think it makes a lip look. So that's it right there up top. It's like the glossy one. But yeah, it looks really, really nice on loads of skin tones, and yeah, love it. So that is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed and got to see what I like from the drugstore, the more affordable side of makeup. And yeah, if you have any suggestions on what I should get from the drugstore, what I need in my life, please leave down below. Yeah, anything's appreciated. Yeah, if you like this video and want to see more videos like this about like actual makeup that I like, maybe you want to see like a more higher end version of this, then just leave a comment down below, and yeah, I will do that for you. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Mwah. My Zoeva Luxe highlight brush, and I'm gonna actually spritz it with a bit of makeup setting spray. This is just the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix, the mini